In the interest of full disclosure, I should say that I am not an atheist, so take that into account when you watch this. On July 10, 2013, a 56-year-old woman who is a Pentecostal Christian was inside of a gas station in the very early morning. Now, this woman's name has not been released to the public, but the thing was she was found confused and disoriented, and she attempted to call home to her mother to get assistance when she was confused like that. Now, eventually she ended up in the hospital where she was involuntarily detained there. Blood tests taken at the time of Doe's admission revealed low sodium, potassium, electrolyte levels indicative of water intoxication and hyponatremia. Notwithstanding the result of Doe's blood test, Dr. Brar diagnosed Doe on admission as suffering from bipolar disorder with psychotic features. Now, the woman was actually on a 15-day biblical fast, and these symptoms are exactly what you would get if somebody was on a fast for a significant period of time. Now, the doctors had prescribed her anti-psychotics for this situation, and she refused to take them. This is what's led to a lawsuit since then. She claims that when Doe refused to take antipsychotic medications prescribed by Dr. Brar, defendants sought continued involuntary commitment through the Cuyahoga County Probate Court. Dr. Brar and other St. Vincent medical staff characterized Doe's religious devotion as evidence of mental instability, making repeated references to her religious preoccupation and noting that Doe's Bible reading and audible praying as evidence of mental illness. It's important to note here that we don't know if this was something the staff said about her or if this was something that was placed on her medical file as a justification for her continued detention. Now, I don't believe her religious rights were violated here, which is what she claimed. However, I do think the doctor didn't do his job properly. If she comes in and she acknowledges that she's on a fast, which would cause these symptoms, don't you think that the staff should forcibly end her fast, see how she behaves after that, and if it continues, then clearly it is a mental illness. However, if the fast ends and she doesn't continue to behave that way, then that would show that there wasn't really anything mentally wrong with her other than the side effects of depriving her body of nutrients. Now, there's also something that we should consider here. If she comes to the hospital and she's acting in a quote-unquote psychotic way, for the safety concerns of the staff and for the person herself, she would have been given antipsychotics because there is a real immediate need to take care of her behavior, whether she does have a mental illness or this is induced as a result of the fast. Now, once you could determine that, whether it was caused by the fast or it was caused by actual mental illness, from there you could decide to not prescribe them anymore. We should consider that there might have been a real medical emergency at the exact moment when it began. But that, however, does not explain why it was continued over a longer period of time. Obviously, if her behavior had been caused by the fast, then it would make medical sense to prevent her from being able to continue that fast if it is just going to cause that kind of damage. And in which case, I do think that the person's religious right should be trumped by the state, by just common medical sense. Do I think that the doctor acted in a way that was inappropriate for a specific and scientific medical procedure? No, I don't think he did. I think he made a mistake there. But do I think her religious rights were violated? I don't believe that's true either. In the end, we're never going to really know all the details because a lot of this is in the lawsuit right now, and that's all sealed for patient medical confidentiality. So we're never going to really know the entire story about, what's happened here. However, I do think, given what we do know or what information has been made public, I don't think her religious rights were violated. If you are acting in a manner that is a danger to yourself for an extended period of time, then I would say yes. Previous court rulings have made it clear that religious freedom does not trump the right of the state to operate efficiently, and it does not trump other rights as well. So no. To summarize in conclusion, I don't believe her religious rights were actually violated. Thank you for watching. Please comment and rate the video. If you liked it, hit subscribe or check out some of these other great videos. If you wish, share it on social media. And while you're at it, why don't you follow me on Twitter? And if you got time, go on over to the MRN bookstore and check out some of the latest books available.